Hey, what's up, guys? Austin back here in our video. This video is going to be an unboxing video. Um, going to be a little long, so let's go ahead and get into it. So, this is my woman's new rod and reel. She's had it for a few months, but just really got the opportunity to take it out and use it and try it, see what she thought about it. This is Abu Garcia Vengeance. It's a 7-foot medium action rod. Got a Abu Garcia Vengeance reel. It's a 4-bearing system. Where she is us now getting into fishing. I know, guys, she's going to be a good one, but I just got to work with her a little bit. But this would be a great all-purpose. Got a little fluke right there. This is Baits by Kyle and the Boys. Fluke there. Got a 2-aught Academy branded hook. So this rod's 24-ton graphite, medium action, 7-foot. So it'll handle anywhere from a weightless fluke, a little light Texas rig, a shad wrap, maybe even like a square bill, floating worm, swim bait, that sort of thing. So nothing too crazy there. Now, I got a new toy. This is a 13 Fishing Inception. And guys, I had one of these when I was in high school. This one's a 8 1-to-1, and I also got another one. But this is a 8 1-to-1 ratio reel, and to be honest with you, I just bought it because it was at a deal. A guy had them, and I gave him $40 a piece for them. So I had a couple reels I was using that wasn't the best. That's just old. So I kind of want to upgrade them. So I've got that there. Now I've also got another 13 Fishing Inception. And it's also an 8 1-to-1 reel. So I've got two of them. Gave $40 each for. That's $80. And new, I think those reels was like $120. So definitely not a beginner reel, but definitely not a high-end reel. All right, moving on. Got a Shimano Corrado rod. This is the older style with full court. It's 7'2", medium, moderate. And I'm going to use a chatterbait on this rod. It is a little bit wimpy. It'd be a good rock crawling rod or square bill, but I've already got one of them rods, so I'm just going to use it for a chatterbait. I would use it for a spinnerbait, but it's a little bit too light for my likings, so go over the next item here. So this is a Daiwa Zillion. This is an older model, so it does have the beefier knobs. And I got a deal on this one too. This is over a $300 reel, and I helped a guy out on a reel. So he helped me on this one. I ain't gonna say what I gave for it, but let's just say I about got it near nothing. So big shout out to you. Thank you. This 7-3 ratio reel, big knobs. You can flip with it. You can throw a jig on it. You can even throw some of your smaller glide baits, I'd say. Throw your deep crankbaits. It's more of an all-purpose deal. If you're like me, you can throw a fast reel for a deep crank. But I also know how to slow down my rotation instead of us doing this. But not everybody can. So if you are one of them guys that cannot slow down your rotation, please don't try a deep crank on a 7 ratio reel. It will not work out for you. Go down, get you a 6 or even a 5. The deep crank reel I use is actually a 6-4-to-1. That's still a little fast for some people. I prefer at least a 6. That's just me. But I'm going to use this for buzz baits, and that's why it's got that braid on it. But that's just a little buzz bait rod. Now, so I just got a Garmin Live Scope. It's the 9-inch LVS 32 transducer. I had the Eagle Eye 9. Wasn't real big on it. So got rid of it, put a little money with it, and got the Garmin Live Scope. So now I'm shaking meaners, I guess. This is a little Poor Boy Jigs 1/8 ounce double ring round ball swim bait head, and it has a Crush City Mooch Mint on it. That is in Gizzard Shad. And this is a Waft Outlaw. See here. Outlaw. And I've got it paired to a Shimano Mirabel 2500 size reel. So pretty much I'm going to be casting out there at 70 and just shaking my rod. That is a 7-foot medium light action Waft Outlaw rod. One thing I have been told is you want a limber rod for shaking a minnow. I would have never thought it. I would have went with a medium to a medium heavy rod. So now let's get into the fun part. I found my line that I love on sale. This box is already empty. I already spoiled it up on that Mirabel. But this is Seaguar Sense-Shy. It is a monofilament line. But usually it's $9. I found this for $6. So I picked up 2 spools. And I really wish I'd bought the other 4 spools he had. But got that in 6-pound line to go on my minnow shaking rod. Alright. I'm going to save these for the end. I got some explaining to do on them. Let's just go ahead and dump this out, guys. This way I ain't getting hooks in my hand and all that good fun stuff. Everybody's always asking what brand line do I use the most. I'm cheap when it comes to line. I've had that high-end tactical fluorocarbon, the Seaguar Abrazex and VizX, Tatsu, Daiwa, you name it, I've had it. Sunline, and I just go with the cheap Berkley Trilene Big Game from Walmart. You get 900 to 700 yards. Depending on the pound. I just get it. It's $9 a spool, and I mean I have to change it 4 or 5 times after I fish. But here's the thing: for $9 to get 5 spools, you're really not hurting there. All right, so I guess I'm gonna start here with the little ollie haul. So, got these at Ollie's. Y'all know, a couple years ago I fished a tournament. This is the only thing I could get them to bite, was a tube. So, I've been crazy over a tube ever since. I've been watching Tactical Bass, and they was talking about the net bait tube. So, when I found these, I said, I've got to try them. This is Green Pumpkin Blue. And y'all also know I can't buy just 1 pack of anything. I have to go overboard and buy 2 or 3 packs. So I ain't even for sure if this is a good color or not. Good size. This is a 4-inch tube by Netbait. Green Pumpkin Blue. I gave $2 a pack for them. So even if they don't work for $2, they're worth us hanging looking pretty. So got that. This is something else from Ollie's. These is a Pack-A-Chunk SR Chartreuse Pumpkin 3.25 inch. I'll take that out of the pack for y'all, let y'all look at it. It's going to be a jig trailer. I've used the Netbait Packers before when I was like in high school and stuff, and I really couldn't afford Rage Cross. I use these. But one thing I did notice about the Netbait, as long as you fish it in warm water in the summertime, no issue whatsoever. But in the wintertime, you have 1 pincher flap and 1 pincher stand still. I tried that in a little creek by my house. That's how I know it. So, got these. I got these at Badwoods Outdoors in Corbin, the second exit. These is a Havens custom bait. It's a 4-inch pintail in frost color. So, do that. I like it because it mimics a freeloader. Actually, I've got a pack of freeloaders right here in Tennessee Shad. So, I'm going to go ahead and see how close they are in comparison. pretty close. Only thing I notice is your freeloader does have some more ripples up here, and this one's kind of more smooth. But I would rather support small local businesses than a multi-million-dollar company like Rapala. I'm sorry, Rapala, but if I can, and this goes for any of them, if I can, I'm going to keep it local and support small businesses. So, Badwoods Outdoors, Corbin, Kentucky. Go check them out. And check out Haven's Custom Baits. Alright, moving on. So, I got a friend of mine, he fishes college. He says this is the only thing you need. Most lakes around here is a Crust City freeloader and Tennessee shad. I probably bought 4 or 5 packs. I just can't catch nothing on them. But I keep buying more because I know I will eventually. But somehow I keep ripping them. I don't know if it's just me trying them on spinnerbaits, chatterbaits, just trying to get some confidence built up in the action of them. And honestly, more than likely, it's from me going out there, shaking the minnow that day, and then coming in, cutting it off, and not knowing what I do with it. So, I got 2 more packs. So, Jacob Wheeler, I hope you're watching. I'm supporting Crust City. Oh, here's another little ollie haul. This is a net bait bee bug in Natural Cross Swirl. I got 8 of them, or 7, I don't even know. I got a pack, but it's brown with orange and black and orange and black flake. Poor Boy Jigs has an awesome skirt for these. So this will look awesome going behind the Poor Boy half-ounce football head. Fishing for them lethargic fish. Alrighty. Now, these I got at Saddlebrook Outdoors. These is a net bait Pack-A-Chunk SR in Magic Crawl. This is a 3.5 inch. Poor Boy Jigs also has an awesome skirt that will match this perfectly. So it's kind of like a offset blue, like a grayish blue mixed with green pumpkin. That's going to be deadly. I promise you that. Especially summertime. Although everybody's throwing big stuff, I'm throwing big stuff like I'm getting ready to show y'all. Sometimes you can slip behind them with something small, like a little finesse jig with that little 3.25 inch Pack-A-Chunk on the back, and catch you some big girls. So I think I gave like $1 for these just because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 in this pack, and it's supposed to be 10, so it's half used. But that is a Berkley Max Scent Flatworm. So I'm going to be using them on Shaky Head. Now, how I use mine, I don't care to tell you. I take that Poor Boy Jigs double ring round ball swim bait head with a 2/0 hook in it, and I will use it with my flatworms. All it makes is a big Ned rig, pretty much. So, I just got some 6 cents peg stoppers, that's bobber stoppers. Got those at Academy. Coming down to the end here, getting pretty close. Oh, apparently I bought 3 packs of them. Didn't know I did. And I got 2 more packs in the truck, so I should be pretty set on them. Now, this is a Missile Bait D-Bomb. And I think I gave like $4 or $5 for this pack. It's about half used. I don't throw a beaver a lot, or I don't throw a D-Bomb a lot. So I figured this would be a good cheap way to kind of make myself get into it. So this color is Sweet Carolina. I do like the name of it. It's like a watermelon color with green and red and black flake. So, not sure when I'll use that, but I will eventually. Now, here's something that not a lot of people talk about. You hear them talk about the poop bait or the scat cover bait by Depths, but you never do hear them talk about a Yamamoto. And they make one. It's called a Yamatanuki. So, what the Yamatanuki is it's Texas rig bait. You rig it weightless, just like you would your favorite Senko, whether it be a Yum Dinger or Ocho or a Senko. Now, a traditional Senko has this action on the fall going down, whether you wacky rig it, whether you Texas rig it. The heavier weight you put on it, the less action it has. So, a Yamatanuki is the opposite of that. It sinks like a rock. It sinks fast. It's meant to. But when you jerk it up, then when it comes up, it has that wobble to it as it rises. So I got 2 packs of them just because it's cheap. I actually got another pack of them I've been trying, and I ain't had no luck on it either. But I don't even know what color this is. If you can read that, leave it in the comments, please. But it's just like a green with brown. It's a green top with brown belly. So, if you know that color, leave it in the comments. But Yamatanuki, I got 2 packs of them. I actually got 3. This one is a baby bass color. So baby bass, I do have a lot of confidence in the Senko color. I also got a Morning Dawn color. That's the one I've been trying. I know we're setting up in July. Today's July 4th. Happy 4th of July. Thank you all for taking the time to watch this video, even if it's after July 4th. But thank each and every one of you all that has served in our military or has family members that has served for our freedom and our independence. Thank you. But back to the video. This is baby bass. So pretty much it's like a light watermelon with a silverish gold flake, pretty much. So I got that green with brown. I've got that Morning Dawn color. I know, once again, we're in July and I'm trying to throw Morning Dawn. And now I've got this baby bass color. So if I can't catch fish on a stupid Yamatanuki from Yamamoto on one of them 3, I ain't buying no more. Moving on. My buddy that's been fishing a couple tournaments lately, he told me Man Bear Pig. So I've never used a Man Bear Pig. I guess it's like a brush hog, more or less. It's about like a brush hog. I don't really have confidence in brush hogs. I have caught fish on them before, but not enough to say, hey, I'm going to go out there and throw a brush hog and that be all I throw. So I got this. I'm going to use this bait to flip with. So them 6 cents peg stoppers and this Man Bear Pig will become best friends by the end of it, I hope. This is Coosa Special by Reaction Innovation. So I got them to try. Now, one thing I do know is these bad boys will work. I'm sorry, guys. My eye is itching. I ain't trying to be rude or disrespectful. It's keeping it real. So, this is a Fat Flirt. It's a 8.25, so 8 1/4 inch. And this color is called Tramp Stamp. So, I'll show y'all the name. That way you know I wasn't playing. It is called Tramp Stamp. I don't know why Reaction Innovations had to name them all these crazy colors. So, All Tramp Stamp is pretty much like a June bug or a black and blue with a green pumpkin belly. That will look awesome on Shaky Head, guys. And you all already know, here we are in July. It is big worm season. Whether it's an old monster, it's a flirt worm, it's a thumper worm, whatever it is big worm season. So, Guy Pack, the Fat Flirt 8.25 in Tramp Stamp. Now this is a Fat Flirt 8.25 in Payback. And all it is pretty much a June bug with a dark green pumpkin top. So, got that. Now, we also got a pack of Fat Flirt 8.25 Magic Cross Swirl. So, it's a green pumpkin with blue, more like a shimmer blue. Now, this is a Fat Flirt 8.25 blank check. So, apparently I ain't going to be cashing a check with this color. And all it is, looks like to me, is black and blue. Now, what makes flirt worms so different is the tail. So they have like a kind of like a dart, I guess you'd say, or X for a tail. So moving on, these is a man's. I've got 2 packs of them, both in the same color, green pumpkin. Anytime you're wanting to try a bait out, green pumpkin, black and blue June bug, something like that. I did like the looks of this, but it is a man's hard nose 6-inch HN worm. I like how it is a little bit short compared to a flirt. That would be awesome on a Shaky Head or even a Texas rig. Phew, them there stink. But I've got 2 packs of those. Alright, so I do have some jigs that aren't actually poor boy jigs. Yes, I do throw poor boy jigs 90% of the time, or a skirt or something by them. Daggone, that little booger is not coming off there. I don't know what that is, but I don't know if it's hand tied, if it's a smelted. Oh, I don't know what brand this jig is or anything. I found it in a big pile, and they have came out with a new jig that I kind of want to try. I ain't gonna lie. And this head is similar. And all it is pretty much a big, heavy, compact ball head. And when I say big and heavy, I mean this thing probably weighs at least 3/8 of an ounce. And I do not like how that skirt is. But you're probably wondering why I'm taking this skirt off here. Because I'm just going to put a Poor Boy Jigs skirt on here. I have a lot of confidence in their skirts. Yeah, I'll take the rest of these skirts off camera, but these have a big, short, but big, thick hook. It's a small, compact, so got those. put a poor boy jig skirt on it, and rock on. Alright, so got two more things to go over with you. This is a Booyah buzzbait of some sort. I don't know and don't want to know. It's got two weird looking blades and a weird looking head. So I don't know if that head will help me skip it or not. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, because I cannot skip a buzzbait to save my life. But where that is a flat surface, I'm hoping, even if I have to put soft plastic of some sort on here. But them blades kind of hit each other just enough to make a ruckus. So I did get it, put a poor boy jig skirt on it. And this one, I don't know who made it. I do like the head design and how the wire is bent on that. It does have a noisy blade. Somebody's already been using it, which I would prefer it that way. And the reason for that is that way I ain't got to go back and train it. But anyway, I've got that. Now, reason why I saved the two buzz baits for the end, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I've been fishing a little Tuesday night tournament, and buzzbait's the only thing I can get bit on. Buzzbait, spinnerbait. That's it. I can't get them to eat a worm, can't get them to eat a jig, can't get them to eat hardly anything that is not fast moving. I've caught a few on square bill, but spinnerbait, buzzbait. Now, once it starts piss pouring rain and the wind gets up a little bit, then I will throw a jig or a big worm, something like that, just to kind of hoping I generate one big bite. But buzzbaits has been the ticket. So if you're fishing Tuesday nighter against me, just know I'm out there checking and winding, throwing a buzzbait, throwing a spinnerbait. So there you go. But guys, nonetheless, thank y'all for hanging out with me here on the 4th of July. Thank y'all for watching this video. Be sure support local businesses. So, a couple local businesses I support that's in my local area. If you'd like to drop in, say hey, pick you up some poor boy jigs, or some baits by Kyle, is Dogpatch Trading Post, Saddlebrook Outdoors, Bad Woods Outdoors, Kurt Singer Sunrise Outfitters, Sun Tropic Outfitters. So if any of them's local to you, drop in, say hey, pick you up some baits, go fishing. But guys, Dogpatch Trading Post, 75 years. As always, meet me at Dogpatch. But guys, on a real note here, be sure, do something nice for somebody, please. Give God all the glory. Be safe, have fun, have a good day. And I'm out. Boom.